Hello, my name is Julie Gresh, and I am a Technical Services Manager from BioWorks. I'll be covering IR4 pest control technologies for both entomology and plant pathology. I'll be covering entomology first, starting with existing product updates, then new pest control technology, and then we'll do the same thing for plant pathology. Starting with the first entomology product update on NI00OD-1. This is a biological mycoinsecticide based on Bavaria bassiana strain BW149 that controls many crop pests including thrips, aphids, whiteflies, and more. We expect EPA registration on this product in Q4 of 2026. This will be an oil-based formulation, and the label is structured for outdoor use. Finally, this product has been included in 3 thrips protocols. For our second entomology product update, we have NI02ES-1, which is Epishield. Epishield is an insecticide miticide containing peppermint and clove essential oils. Target pests are mites, aphids, thrips, whiteflies, and mealybugs. Late in 2025, we launched a new organic formulation, Epishield O. Epishield O is FIFRA 25B exempt and has a 0 RAI. Epishield was included in the Lewis mite protocol. For entomology, new technology, we have BW345 1LC. This product is a contact insecticide miticide that breaks down the waxy cuticle and cell membranes, resulting in desiccation, suffocation, and death of insects and mites. This is an organic insecticidal soap formulation. It can be applied as both a spray or a dip application, and it has been included in the Armored Scale protocol. Let's look at BW345 data, starting with the aphid spray trial. The blue bar is a tank mix of BW345 at 2% and spinosad at 50 parts per million. The orange bar is BW345 applied at 2%, and the gray bar is spinosad applied at 180 parts per million. The graph shows percent control on the vertical axis, and if we look at 7 days after treatment, we see that the best treatment is the combination treatment, and the 2 individually applied products are lagging behind a little bit. However, when we look at 14, 21, and 28 days, the efficacy is similar for all 3 treatments. This trial shows that the BW345 can work good in a program as well as provide high efficacy by itself. Now, if we look at the whitefly dip trial, this is also percent control on the vertical axis. The untreated control has no mortality of the whiteflies. And BW345 at a 0.5% dip concentration provided almost a 73% control of the whitefly population. Moving on to plant pathology and starting with a product update. BW165N, which is also known as Botrystop WP. Botrystop is based on the fungus Eucladium udamancii, strain U3. This is for preventative management of diseases like botrytis, xanthomonas, monolinea, sclerotinia, and erwinia. This is a new formulation that is launching Q4 of 2026. This addresses dustiness and general usability and mixing when going into solution. It will also have an expanded label, including new pests and use sites, and it will be included in the botrytis and bacterial leaf spot protocols. Our first plant pathology new technology is BW303-2. This is a liquid formulation of Trichoderma harzianum and Trichoderma virens for management of Phytoptera, Pythium, Fusarium, Rhizoctonia, Cylindrocladium, and Thalassiopsis. We expect EPA registration Q1 of 2027. This will have an outdoor label and will be included in the Phytopythium and powdery mildew protocols. Our second plant pathology new technology product is BW332-1. This is a biological nematicide containing essential and vegetable oils for management of plant parasitic nematodes. This product is projected to launch April of 2026 and is a FIFRA 25B product with a 0 REI. This data includes both BW332-1 and BW303-2. This trial was conducted by Rob Schaefer at Mid-Michigan Agronomy and looks at verticillium and lesion nematodes in potato. BW303-2, which was the trichoderma product, was applied in furrow at planting and 28 days after planting. BW332-1 was applied as a pre-plant broadcast in furrow at planting, 14 days after planting and 28 days after planting. This trial shows that both products significantly improved total yield by managing both verticillium and lesion nematodes. The final plant pathology new technology is BW340. This is a liquid copper octanoate fungicide for management of foliar plant pathogens, including powdery mildew, botrytis, bacterial leaf spots and blights, downy mildew, and corinospora. This has a dual action chemistry, both the copper and the soap, and can be used both preventatively and curatively for management of diseases. Here is some data on BW340. This trial looks at percent control of target spot Alternaria solani on tomato. This trial is comparing BW340 copper octanoate to a copper oxychloride. There's also an untreated control, which is in gray. If you look at the trial results, you see that the two products perform very similarly. However, the blue bar, which is BW340, has approximately a 10% increase in efficacy over copper oxychloride. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or comments.